Wow, okay, Gengar lead into the Mamoswine. That's a very aggressive lead choice, as... I mean... We saw from not too long ago that this Mamoswine is knockoff, so that generally indicates 4 attacks Mamoswine. So since we know that this is most likely a 4 attacks Mamoswine, he can't really risk rocks turn 1, and I guess DSK should know this. Like, DSK should know that he never stays in, but regardless, this is a pretty important turn 1 now, because DSK doesn't really have a good way of dealing with the Mamoswine entirely. We do see the Chansey, as we... Wow! Okay. That was an aggressive play. That was a very aggressive play. Focus, sub-punch Gengar, bro, yeah. That was actually way too... That was very aggressive. I'm really impressed with that play, actually. I'm very, very impressed with that play, I have to admit. Like, that was really... The good thing as well is it covered literally every ground. Like, it covered everything as well. I think it really depends on the set of this thing, to be completely honest. We could see a taunt coming out. Shadow Ball. What the... Bro! This man would have just Shadow Balled a chance if he stayed in. Okay, that's actually... I'm very impressed right now.
Going for the calm mind spam, hey?
Not even. Like, he can't even do that. That's the thing. I'm like... No, sorry, I'm like really... Okay, well, he's got the chip that he needs on the Suicune to basically just win with Cloyster now, I think. It's... Bro! How does he get through this? Wait, this Gengar's a huge threat. What you do when your opponent brings a low knock in the first 2 games to the best of 3? Track, let me tell you something, man. So, I'm gonna give you the pro tip, right? If you're playing the semifinals of a tournament and you need to bring, and your opponent brings in a low knock 3 games, you know what you do? You bring Gengar 2 of those games, alright? You always bring, no, you bring the Gengar in the last game, bro. You always, alright? And then you lose because you have a garbage Dragonite set. That's just what happens, man. You lose because you have a bad Dragonite set. It's not even the Gengar, it's the damn Dragonite, because I didn't run Outrage. Let's not talk about that. Let's not talk about that, bro. Don't think this beats Chansey? This definitely doesn't beat Chansey. It's literally impossible to beat Chansey. Same, likewise, Tarak. It just doesn't do enough. Like, it literally doesn't do enough. How much, wait, how much does... Yeah, Pain Split only has 32, so... There's a chance. There's definitely a chance. But that involves hitting all your Focus Blast. And we already know how much of a toss that can be. It's definitely possible to stall out the soft boiled. Nah, I don't agree with that Toxic there. That was... You shouldn't have revealed you have Toxic. Togekiss is best Pokemon to deal with because I have Shadow Ball, blah, blah, blah. The thing is, Pepe, you have to realize, if that's not a Scarf Togekiss and it's just a nasty pot Togekiss, Gengar can still stay behind itself and be extremely problematic there. He can't go hard Togekiss, that's the problem. Wait, what? Hold up. I'm trying to think. Because breaking that sub's also a bit of a problem as well. Because it can just keep subbing up in your face. Like, There's more factors than just that. Imagine not running toxic. Softball is only 16. Yeah, softball is only 16 PP, whilst pain split is double that, quite literally double that. So DSK is definitely riding. I mean, you have to be riding down softball with PP right now. Focus Blast does come out. He's been connecting all his Focus Blast there. Gotta admit, that's kind of crazy. Wait, could this thing die to a Focus Blast? Elty, no, bro. What? Are you serious? Hello? Oh, literally one. Literally 1 HP. Are you serious right now? Yeah, of course it's a roll, but bro, that's 1 HP. That's the most tilting number you can. Bro, if you see a 1 for the HP, that's the most tilting thing you can see in this game. At least he got two soft foils out of that. That's something. Chansey will win this 1v1 now. Well, I don't know if it's possible. I'm pretty certain Gengar has more PP. Actually, I'm not too certain. No, I can't. It has to come out. At least he gets the free he gets the free Toxic Orb. Or the Poison Heal gets proc for free there. How much Focus Blast left? I honestly have no idea. I'm going to assume he's either got 1 or 2 left, or he's out. He's got to be at least, I'd say maximum 2. Purely just from that whole sort of scenario, considering we're 23 turns in. Think 3? I haven't been counting, honestly, because that's a lot to count. Gliscor does get the defog off, so rocks are going to be eliminated from DSK's side. DSK most likely going to be going into. If that's he doesn't really have anything for this actually. I mean, he has to go Cloister here, but then that risks the knockoff, and he can't really go for game now either. It's just not possible. But he kind of has to go Cloister, which is really unfortunate. But LT, great play going Mamo. You know, that was really nice because because now LT's in like a really solid position where he could just start firing off some hits. Oh, that's lame. Nah, but when you get in Mamoswine in a situation like this, especially against DSK's team that doesn't really have a very reliable Mamoswine check, nor not even an answer, barely even a check to be honest. I mean, it was a pretty free play going into Mamoswine there because obviously Gliscor is not going to be doing much. Yeah, I mean, obviously, I have to explain to everyone here because not everyone's too knowledgeable in this area. But yeah, now that Mamoswine's in, he has what? He has like a bunch of initiative now, so he has the priority. But obviously, that Icicle Crash miss on the Tangrowth switch in really hurts him because that knockoff was really nice actually. So Chansey now is most likely going to be able to get. It's going to be getting clipped by that Cloister a lot easier. If that Cloister gets to a +2, that thing's just going to be dropping most likely. I'm not sure about the calc, but I'm pretty certain. Missing out on all the battles. Yuri, Steve, what's up, man? The miss. Yeah. And my bad, bro. It's just because the stream's slightly delayed that it's a little bit hard to keep up sometimes with the chat. That's all. Yeah, Steve's finally rocked up after all this time. We're currently in round 2 of winners with losers going on right now. No data left for the bro. Why are you here then? Save your data, man. Save your data.
Anyway, the losers bracket is already out.
Losers bracket's done?
Kevros and Don proceed to round 2.
Jesus. Okay, well, losers bracket's done, so whoever loses this game is going to have to hop into the next game quite instantly. Do we want to potentially play the next round 2 game off stream just to get the semifinals quicker?
You mean the loser round 2?
The winners.
Yeah.
That was the most just yeah. Just yeah, okay, why not? Alright, so I just want to point out, guys, that I do apologize about the potentially I don't know if I want to really call it messy scheduling, but just the scheduling as a whole, because I mean it's still like a first attempt and all this stuff. It's kind of like a test run with a pretty hefty prize pool, so we wanted to treat these players and just reward them quite a bit. But at the same time, we wanted to make sure that this is like a test run, so things can just get better from here. Right? I just need to keep that in mind, guys. So, looking at the winner's side, it will be Mathayu versus Wolf in winner's side. If you guys are here right now, can you guys please play your games? I'm assuming Pastelito or Civ is going to be PMing you guys now just to play your game to push you guys to play it. So if you guys can get your game started, that'd be really good, because we want to try to get this tournament moving as smoothly as possible. Try to speed things up a bit, because we have been here for quite a while. Why is Elty such a good player? Because this guy's this guy's brain is like fucking galaxy. You know the pitches where it's like the brains, and it goes like in order of like 20 IQ to like 1,000 IQ. Yeah, LT is like the fucking galaxy one, where the guy's just like sitting with his like hands out like this, and it's like all crazy and stuff. And his brain's like exploding with all this knowledge that he can barely comprehend. Oh, Icicle Crash crit coming out. I'm honored to be by this man's side, as you should be, man. It is truly a privilege to be in this man's aura. Icicle Crash with the crit though. Does take a bit from the life orb. He is applying pressure onto this Magnezone. Could be a Scarf Magnezone, as it... Okay, now... You guys might be thinking, wow, that's a crazy play. Like, why would you ever stay in there? The thing is with DSK, he's literally known to running a modest specs analytic Magnezone. So I guess LT was probably like, yeah, I know how this guy plays. I know how he plays. It's either that or he didn't value his Mamoswine as much. But, I mean, quite literally looking at this matchup, I don't think you'd ever want to risk that. So that's like that's a big misplay. That is a very big misplay. Purely on the basis now, I mean, yeah. You had like a Suicune, not even a Suicune, like you could have gone Suicune actually. Just for a scout at least. Because it would have been a good mid ground as well if you wanted to double into anything. Like the potential Cloyster. Who is winning? DSK currently, he just picked up the first knockout. Can't see or hear anything? Oh. Alright, so Suicune does come out, forcing the Magnezone out, as we are going to see the Gliscor come out, potentially going to be eating up a Scald right now, or we're just going to be seeing a Carbine coming out, just actually straight for the Substitute. So this indicates, we did see the Protect before though, but with the Substitute, this indicates that this is a timid Suicune. And a lot of people aren't aware of the whole idea around timid Suicune, where it's Carmine, Sub-Protect, Scald. A lot of people get kind of confused over that set. I'm just going to clarify for you guys right now. The whole idea of the set, it's not the most new player friendly set, because the thought process behind it is not really more advanced, but it's definitely something that isn't new player friendly. So you see the Carmine and the Scald, you're like, that's pretty standard. What's Sub Protect for? So Suicune has this ability called Pressure, and I'm pretty certain a lot of you guys know this there, but just in case people don't, Pressure, if you get hit by an attacking move, let's just like it doesn't account for something like Stealth Rocks or Leech Seed or any of those things, because they don't deal damage to you. They don't. Basically, it loses 2 PP instead of 1. So if this Suicune was to get hit by the Magnezone's Flash Cannon, hypothetically, instead of losing 1 Flash Cannon, you'd lose 2 like PP for that. So the whole idea with Substitute and Protect is you keep protecting, you keep substituting as they keep constantly hitting you, and the whole idea is to PP stall. So the whole idea is PP stall. That did so much actually. It's still always the better play instead of sacking the fucking Yeah, nah, 100%. But the thing is, yeah, I guess he didn't want to lose the momentum as well. But at the same time, he was too used to oh my god, that doesn't even kill. Because Barud for DSK is generally known for running a modest specs analytic Magnezone. And Elty and DSK are pretty good friends, so he most likely, just from prior experience, would have expected it to be a modest specs one, but didn't see the Scarf one coming, and I guess he just thought too much. So Gengar is now in. This should be a... Oh, he didn't go for the sub. Yeah, Shadow Ball's pretty free. There's no real way to really PP stall this Gengar, considering it's just going to be the Suicune one-on-one. Suicune in this... Suicune has actually been seeing not much play recently, even though I'm going to link this real quick for a couple of new players potentially, this may be a very nice resource for you guys. Something we have right here. This is the viability rankings that we came up with quite a while ago. It does need to be potentially refined a little bit, but we haven't touched it for the time being because there's not really going to be any meta shifts happening for the time being. We had... What is it? Wait, what the fuck? I feel like I should pay more attention to the game instead of trying to help you guys out. Otherwise, I'm missing stuff like that. No, I'm joking there. But I wish I could be more hype right now, but it's quite literally 5:13 a.m. and my parents are like in the room next to me, like asleep and whatnot. So I can't really do as much as I'd like to. I do apologize for that. It's whatever, dude. I'm adding as much as I can. Thunderwave does come out onto the Togekiss, as we do see the Nasty plot there. So this Togekiss is now going to be paralyzed as the Tangrowth, of all things, comes in. Why is Tangrowth coming in?